YouTube, my name is Arjav Diaz and welcome to the Smash Brothers, the final Smash Brothers Direct predictions video. Yes, the Direct was just announced like a couple of minutes ago. Not a couple of minutes ago, let's see, like half an hour ago? Yeah, about half an hour ago, the final Direct presentation was confirmed. I was gonna make this right as soon as it happened, but then I was like, wait a minute, I need to make predictions, and I wrote everything down, as you can see in this little notepad. I wrote everything down. I would do it on the computer, but I prefer to do it on a notepad. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I don't know why, I just prefer to write it down because then it sticks to my brain faster. So let's get on to it and let's start with the predictions. The first thing I'm gonna say regarding this Direct is thank Jesus it's coming on the 1st, not on the 2nd, not on the 2nd, not on the 8th or later. I was predicting already 1st or 8th. It seemed like the most obvious choice to me, either the 1st or the 8th. They're both Thursdays, and one would be around the same time as the original Final Direct, not Final Direct, the Smash Direct regarding the 50 Factor Extravaganza. And I was expecting this to be an extravaganza type Direct, but now it happens. It's going to be roughly 40 minutes and it will be hosted by Sakurai, and it happens and then afterwards we're going to be having a Treehouse Live for it. Now to me this happens at a bad time. I'm at work when it happens, but I'll be home an hour later and after I have lunch, because this happens at 2 in the afternoon for me, 2 p.m. I'll get home at 3 p.m. I'll have lunch and then I'll watch the Direct, and obviously there'll be a live reaction like normal. Hopefully I'll have a bigger SD card so the quality of the video will be the quality of this one. Obviously it will be smaller in the frames, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that thankfully it's on the 1st. Mostly I'm happy about that because then it's gonna end. The stupid debate regarding the Grinch leak will be over, and I'm super happy about that. The leak will be over, and that's fine by me, ladies and gentlemen. That's great for every single one of us. And I don't care if the leak is real, and I don't care if it's fake. I don't have a stake in either side. I personally believe it's fake. I know that, a lot of things are pointing it towards it being real, but we still don't know. There's still a lot in the air. There's a lot of things pointing it to be real, a lot of things pointing it to be fake. One thing I'm going to say is that I don't care about the ASRP leak being real. I know it was real, and I know some people will use that as like, remember when people were saying that the ASRP leak was fake because of the cloned Little Mac? That doesn't matter. The Rayman leak was also faked. People go to a lot of trouble to get these things out there. So yeah, and I keep forgetting. I keep looking at that. You see me to the side there. That's where my video playback is. I should point like there. That's where my video playback is, and I should be looking at the camera right there. But I keep forgetting. I should be looking at the camera, not the video playback, not on my face, right there. Anyway, I should really turn this around for the Direct. Doesn't matter. So after that, I'm gonna say this: if the leak is real, this is the way I'm expecting everything to be. If the leak is real, obviously every character that's in the leak is going to be revealed. Here's how I'm expecting them in order to be revealed. I'm expecting Gino will open the show. Literally, the first the trailer for the Direct will be like Simon. He'll be open it like that, followed by Ken and Shadow in the Echo segment, like we had the Chrom and Dark Samus one in August. Then we're going to have a massive trailer, because if this is real, we're going to have all the characters here. And I know it's a 40-minute Direct, but still, and we don't have already the stages, the items, assist trophies, music and all that to go on, but we still need to compensate for it. A big trailer with Isaac, the Chorus Kids, and Mach Rider. And we end the Direct, or for things that are going to be at launch, with the Banjo and Kazooie, finishing up every character and the announcements that will be when Smash Bros. Ultimate launches in about a month. Jesus Christ. Then, if the leak is false, which I'm still expecting it to be, but I have to cover all my bases, if the leak is false, and then I expect we're gonna still get, as brand newcomers, Gino and Isaac. I've been saying that these are practically guarantees alongside the other two characters, and I'm gonna be like focusing on that, those two characters that I thought were guaranteed alongside these two. And I'm also expecting Ken and Shadow to stay as assist trophy. Not assist trophies, echoes. Everybody was already calling it. It seems like the logical choice. And it makes sense. If they can get it, they're going to be there. And I think we add on to Isaac, Gino, Ken, and Shadow. I think we can add in Skull Kid and a Hunter, the Hunter from Monster Hunter. I always clarify that because I forget what to call it, and I always I get effed up there. As the newcomers, and then maybe more Pokemon, maybe a new Pokemon. I think it's not going to be the CGI or Incineroar or anything. I think it's going to be a Pokemon from generations 3 or 5, maybe 4. It depends, because this is about the ballot, not about what in any other Smash game. I would be with you guys and people that are saying no, the leak is fake because no Incineroar or no CGI or no Tapu Koko. But this is about the ballot, and I think with the ballot being what it is, what it means to this particular game, I'm not expecting these games to be or not to be confirmed, but I'm not expecting a Pokemon from the most recent generation. Maybe from 2 to 3. I think 3, because as of right now we have every generation represented, every generation up to the ballot represented outside of 3 and 5. So maybe 3 and 5 could get a Pokemon, maybe a Pokemon and an Echo, like we saw with the Gothitelle leak. But I'm still expecting mostly to be 3 and 4, or 3 and 5. Jesus, what the hell is wrong with me? And for Echoes, I can see Dixie Kong being announced. Also, other characters that could also be a part of newcomers would be Elma and Wonder Red. I'm leaning more towards Elma because I think she's more popular than Wonder Red, and Xenoblade Chronicles X is more popular than Wonderful 101. But you never know. Either one could be in the game. Then we have for Echoes, I can only see one more Echo being truly a part of it at launch, and that would be Dixie Kong. I think Dixie Kong is the character that's going to be an Echo, and we just have to wait and see. But I think Echoes, Dixie Kong makes perfect sense, and I'll get to that in a little bit when I get to that. And the order of announcements, I think, should be and probably could be Isaac and Skull Kid being the first trailer for the Direct, much like Simon and Richter were. Then in the middle of the Direct we get the Hunter from Monster Hunter being announced, and we close off the Direct, or the announcements for characters in the Direct at launch, brand newcomers, with Gino at the end. But also good to remember, the segment for the Echoes keeps being in the same spot. Then we're obviously gonna get game modes being confirmed. We're gonna see All-Star mode, the new All-Star mode, or similar Star mode to what it was in the past. They're gonna explain to us what it will be. Will it be more like Smash 4 on the Wii U, where you go from the earliest characters to the last characters, or will it be like the other games where it go from the earliest ones to the later ones, or will it be in order of not when they were introduced worldwide, like, you know, like you began, like the most recent characters were the first ones you battled, like Shulk, Lucina, Robin in Smash 4, and then at the end you'll be battling with Mario and not Bowser, Bowser technically speaking, yes, but Bowser and not K. Rool, but Pac-Man and all that stuff. I wonder if they're gonna switch that so it's by appearance in a series. So say that if it's like Smash 4, you begin with Isabelle, you begin with Gino, you begin with Isaac, and you end with Mario, with Donkey Kong, with Link, or like the 3DS and other versions where you begin with Mario and Link and you build up to the final characters. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see what it will be and how it will be. Then obviously I think we're gonna also see the boss rush. I think that's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be one of the modes. I wonder if Crazy and Master Orders will come back. I want them to come back. There were fun modes in the Wii U version. Online will be always in this probably this area as well, or maybe in after the middle trailers, or the segments. We're also with Echo Fighters being happening right after the first trailer. And Spirits. If Spirits, I don't think Spirits is going to be the story mode. I think Spirits is going to be its own thing, and then we're going to have a story mode. But if Spirits is the story mode, be it that, I think it's going to happen right before the final trailer for Gino or Banjo and Kazooie. It's going to happen there, right before. I think we're going to also get a little bit of a segment dedicated to the final Pokeball, Pokemon, and Assist trophies. But that's always up in the air. Just a few more, just deconfirmations, let's put it that way. And yeah, and I think that before the end, I think we're going to get much more like the 55 Extravaganza. It's going to be like, we see the final trailer for Gino or for the Banjo and Kazooie. We'll get the final trailer, and it's like, before we go, one more announcement. It's Sakurai announcing this, and it's not the announcer like it was in the 55 Extravaganza, so it changes a little bit. But I think we're gonna be like, and here's more announcements. Right after the game launches, we're gonna be keeping going with the announcements and with the Echo Fighters. Echo Fighters will be updates. I don't think Echo Fighters should be paid DLC. Reason why I don't think they should is very simple. You cannot tell us that Echo Fighters are basically the characters that already are in the game mode. They were the characters that were created before the game launched or before Echoes were a thing. And at the same breath tell us that, yeah, these characters are happening. These characters are characters that we had before. Like Daisy is just a Peach with a few differences, and then expect us to pay the same thing as we would pay for, say, Geno. Geno is not a playable character. Well, no, Cloud. When Cloud and other characters, all the DLC characters came, they were €5 or $5 or £5 a piece. You cannot expect us to buy, let's say with Daisy had been a DLC character in 4. You cannot expect us to buy a Daisy for the same price that we buy Cloud. You know, it's, I know Cloud was a little bit more expensive, the same thing with Ryu because they came with a stage, but still, that point still stands. You don't expect me to pay for Mewtwo or for Corrin or for, you know, Ryu and Cloud and Bayonetta the same I would pay for Daisy. And I think that's what they're going to do. I think Echo Fighters are going to be free DLC to keep updating the game. And then I'm expecting the first character that will be paid DLC with an expected release date of the spring variety, like we had with Mewtwo in the 50 pack extravaganza. And if I had to predict both the first Echo pack, I'm not too sure who I would choose, because if the leak is real, then I'm expecting Dixie. Because Dixie is not in the base game, I expect her to be the first DLC Echo. But if the leak is not real and Dixie is in, and I think Ken and Shadow will be in, it's much more difficult to predict, but I could see like Jean or Funky Kong or who else did I say was gonna be one? There's too many to choose from, but I would be like, yeah, maybe a Funky Kong sounds about good. Jean also sounds about right. I'm trying to think, like maybe Celica or a Fire Emblem character could also be in, but we have to wait. And Jesus Christ, why do I keep doing that? Wait and see. And for the first character, as paid DLC goes, I can see 3 being the most likely characters. 3. I can see Rex, Springman, and the Pokemon being the most likely characters going into it, being the first announced characters for the future Just About DLC. And the game's gonna get DLC, and it's a wonder. I don't know how it's gonna work with everyone's here, if they're gonna keep adding characters to the artwork when they're announced or when they are released. Because if they're when they announce, like right now, like the direct comes out, you have the full artwork and everyone's here, and you have Rex there, and it's like Rex is not in the game until May. I don't think it should be that way. I think it should just be get added when they're close to launch, but that's about it. And yeah, that's about it for this video. I'm not expecting too much. Obviously, more game modes are going to be announced. I just focused on 3 that sound more logical. I also think we're going to obviously get, if Boss Rush is a mode, or story mode is a thing, we're going to be seeing some bosses, or if not all the bosses, in the game. I also expect, well, we already have the bundle that comes out a day later. We also have the GameCube adapter and the GameCube controller that comes out a day later. I don't see them doing much else in terms of special editions. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys tune in in 2 days to see the reaction video for it. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me, what are you expecting from the Direct? Are you expecting the leaks to be true? Are you expecting the leaks to be faked? What are you feeling right now? So anyway, I've been the Legend of DS, and I'll see you guys soon.